Hello, I'm Mark Hall-Patton. I want to welcome you again to the Clark County Museum. This is our 50th year. I hope you're coming out and seeing the exhibits. You can see behind me, this is the main exhibit building. But a lot of times you don't see behind the scenes. So today I wanted to show you a little part of what happens in the collections department. That's behind these doors. Now when you come to the museum, a lot of times you see the exhibits, you see all the outer areas, those are the public areas. But behind the scenes, there's a lot of work going on all the time. All the collections that come in, of course, have to be accessioned, and that's a whole process that we go through, get entered into the computers, get housed correctly. But even after we've done that, there's still work that has to be done. We have to continually inventory, make sure of where things are at, what the condition is. Do we have all of our records up to date and complete? These are questions that have to be answered by the registrar at the museum, and that is Cindy. So I'm going to have her talk to you a little bit about what goes on behind the scenes in the collections department after we've gotten through the accessioning process.
So the museum's been collecting objects for 50 years, which means things have moved around a lot. We've been at different sites, we've had different buildings. It's definitely important for us to be able to keep track of things. So periodically we do an inventory of our collection. For instance, this box here is a collection that came to the museum in 2006. It may have moved all over the place, different shelves, different buildings. We just need to make sure that everything that's supposed to be in it is in it, and also that we record where it is so that if we need it, we can find it. So we estimate that we have about 1 million objects in the collection. This is an ongoing process that will probably never end. That's why I need volunteers to help with it. So this is one of our many storage areas in the museum. We have storage in just about every building on the grounds. Here we have these racks where lots of stuff are stored. Each rack has each shelf has its own number so that we can find everything on it. And as we're inventorying, we're actually putting these little white dot stickers on it so we know what we finished and what we haven't. And if you look around in this section, there's a lot of white dots. We've got quite a bit of this storage area finished already, but there's a lot more to go.
So I hope you learned a little bit more about what goes on behind the scenes in the museum. Remember, we are only open 7 days a week, and it is $2 to come through. So I hope that you will come out here. All that we do behind the scenes is what's necessary to make sure that everything that is in the collections is taken care of and is going to be here for the future, but you can enjoy it today.